So I got to check out the latest Shudder original film, Night of the Reaper. This is written and directed by Brandon Christensen. This stars Jessica Clement and Ryan Robbins. So here's our story. College student Dina visits home and is roped into babysitting. The local sheriff is mailed a piece of evidence and is led on a scavenger hunt to reveal the killer of another babysitter. If you enjoy movies like Your Next, Halloween, Scream, especially Scream, then I think you're going to want to check out Night of the Reaper. I found Night of the Reaper to be very entertaining and pretty engaging and had some pretty gripping moments. I especially love the opening of this film. It feels very reminiscent to Scream, where it's like you want to play a game. Scream is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Anybody who knows me knows that, and that's probably why I enjoyed Night of the Reaper. However, the mask here is not as iconic as Ghostface. Now, you're going to ask me, how are the performances? The performances were fine. I enjoyed Jessica a lot. I enjoyed her character. However, the one person who I felt brought a lot of emotion to this project was Ryan Robbins. His character has been dealing with some stuff. His character has a lot of layers, and I just felt a lot of sympathy for his character. And I was really interested seeing him go on this scavenger hunt to find the killer. But for me, the writing does stick out. I know I said earlier that Brandon Christensen was the writer of the film. He co-wrote the film with Ryan Christensen. Night of the Reaper is set in the 80s. I know this is a very common horror movie trope we are seeing, but I'm going to admit it. I like the fact this was set in the 80s. They were able to capture the style and feel and tone. The movie has a synth score. I thought they did a good job utilizing the score, and I thought it sounded pretty good. So back in May, Netflix released Fear Street, the Prom Queen, and honestly, Night of the Reaper felt very similar to a Fear Street movie. This was even better than Fear Street, the Prom Queen. And maybe this is a sign for Netflix to acknowledge Brandon. Maybe Brandon would be a good fit to direct the Fear Street movies, because I know audiences weren't a fan of Fear Street, the Prom Queen. Overall, I think if you have a Shudder account and if you plan on watching Night of the Reaper and you want to see some good twists, and if you enjoy the horror movies that I mentioned where it feels similar to, then I think you're going to have a good time watching it. I'm going to give Night of the Reaper this grade right here.